Welcome back to my channel. This video is for everybody, but I think the ladies can really benefit from this video. This is going to be a video on positivity, body positivity, and being comfortable with how you look, because I have had my fair share of experiences in which I absolutely hated the way that I looked so much, to the point where I literally didn't want to look at myself. I didn't want to look at any mirrors. I would avoid mirrors. Like, I would avoid meeting people or talking to people because I hated the way I looked. And I'm going to talk about that in this video. And I'm going to talk about what you can do to like recover from that, and how to help yourself with that. So if you feel this way, if you can relate to anything I'm saying, I want you to understand that, number one, you're not defined by how you look, and I'm sure we all know this, but I'm reiterating this because when I understood that I wasn't defined by how I looked, and when I started to actually go inward and like expand my mind, and I got involved in projects in which I didn't have to like show my face or anything, and I was instead just like studying, learning a lot, diving into my intellect, that's when I became more aware of the fact that the mind creates the body. And when I expanded my mind and my consciousness, I became very detail oriented, and I was able to like approach fashion, style, and makeup and my outer appearance with like more of an eye for detail. And so it helped me to like look better. Like, looking good is a skill. It's not like something that we are all born with. Actually, we all look good ordinarily, but the diet we have and the environment that we're in, the air that we breathe, like the people we're around, the energy we carry, how happy we are, these factors all contribute to our outer appearance and how we look. Like, when I'm stressed out, it shows on my face. It actually like completely will take me from like a 10 in terms of like aura to like a 6, because stress will do that. Like, stress actually shocks the nervous system. So with stress, like, one will be more prone to immune flare-ups. You could break out, like you could age faster, things like that. So mitigating stress would be the first thing that I would recommend to everybody in order to look smacks, you know what I mean? Make sure you are exercising, not just so your body can like be fit or whatever. You are within your body. There's fascia, I'm not sure how to say it, but basically there is fascia under the skin that is like the largest organ in the body, and it's made of ligaments, and I think, yes, it's like a ligament, and it's all connected. Okay, so when we are not moving, when we are not circulating our body, it becomes stiff and it becomes hardened, and you age faster. You carry weight more easily. It's harder to get rid of weight, everything. So I want to recommend you guys to stretch and circulate your body. Movement. It is so important. And not just movement where you are like doing muscle training or whatever, like that's fine, but I'm talking about circulation. So circulate your body with cardio. It is so important. I think everybody in the world should be doing cardio. It's like non-negotiable. It's more important than weightlifting or anything. And before cardio, you should be stretching. That is the most important thing, stretching, so the fascia is well distributed, it's supple, it's movable, and it's not stagnant, and there are no like muscle blockages or like any buildup, you know what I mean? It's really, really important. And like, I didn't realize this, but I was like completely unaware of any of this stuff years ago, and so I had like a baby face like well into my 20s, my early 20s, which I'm still at, but like around the time of like me even like being a teenager, because I just didn't know anything about stretching or the limbic system or fascia or anything like that. So I want to encourage you guys to stretch and do yoga, like exercises and stuff like that, because you need to stretch in order for the muscular distribution to be even as well throughout the body, and for muscle to sit properly in the body and like not be unevenly distributed. You have to stretch. Like, stretching is so important. the more flexible you are in your body, the more flexible you're going to be in your mind. The mind-body connection is something that is easily overlooked, and I was able to see how connected the mind is to the body when I started exploring my mind and expanding it by learning new things. I became sharper internally, and my outer looks kind of reflected that, like, just in various ways. It's like so odd to like even like explain it, but like my gaze became sharper, like my face became clearer, like my gaze even became clearer, like there was just more clarity in me, and it reflected physically. Like the physical outer manifestation of the body is just going to reflect what's going on inside. So if you want to change what's going on the outside, change what's going on the inside. When you want to lose weight, let's say you want to lose weight, make sure that you are approaching this with vigor and excitement, and you are doing everything and anything you can to keep the posture up, to keep the breath work consistent. Breathe deeply when you run. There's actually like a strategy to breathing when you run, and I didn't know this at first, but I'll just give you what I know. So literally when you run, you want to make sure that you are taking short breaths into the nose. That's what I was doing wrong for so long, and I realized that like the technique to running is all in the breathing, because if you're breathing heavily, you are going to run heavily, and your flow is just not going to be there. You're going to be exhausted. So you want to be breathing like quick, like when you're running, quick breaths, and making sure to keep the body like aligned and straight, keep the posture up, and make sure that you are like keeping your shoulders back as well, so you can get muscle in like the arms and everything like that. So that's my little like technique for breathing while you run, because I like to run. I think running is non-negotiable. I think everybody should run. It's so much more effective than pretty much any other exercise, because it targets the whole body. It even targets the face, the facial muscles, and the skeletal distribution in the face. I want to talk about the skeleton in the face. Actually, I want to talk about the skull. So when it comes to like optimal health, which is beauty, you want to make sure that your maxilla, which is the upper jaw, is being widened as much as possible. So you're gonna widen this through exercise, through routine working out, even through diet. I know that red meat really helps with this. I'm not like into that, but I know that it helps with this. You can even do like things like thumb pulling. I don't do that as well, but mewing you could do. I'm not big on any of these things because like personally I just haven't started that yet, but I'm just giving you tips on what I've read, and studies that I've read, and people around me that have done these things too. So this is how you can look smacks. If you want clear skin, I'm just giving you all the sauce, like everything that I know. If you want clear skin, lots of water, coconut water and lemon water, salt water as well. Make sure to even like go in the ocean as much as possible, because the salt water will like clear out anything that could be there. I don't have clear skin at the moment, but and diet has a huge role to play in keeping clear skin as well. Having a leafy green diet and having protein that is like from food, like not whey protein, but like actually protein within your food. And just having like as much of a variety as you can within your diet is really important. And when it comes to managing your stress, you really want to manage stress so that you don't have like any outbreaks or anything. You want to make sure you're getting like 8 hours of sleep, 8 to 9 hours of sleep, I would say, every night, because while you sleep, your body heals. Another thing that has to do with skin is the environment. Make sure that you are like not around like high stress environments. Like try to get out into nature, because nature will detox your skin very well. Like try to get out when there are like no people around, and you can just like run and stuff. That'll help with your skin, and it'll improve circulation, which will also improve acne and stuff like that. Additionally, when it comes to skin, if you're a girl and you wear makeup, make sure to only wear it like for a few hours and then take it off, you know what I mean, and let your skin breathe. Rose water is something that I have on hand all the time, so I'm always like spraying my face with rose water because it keeps your skin hydrated. You could use rose water with glycerin or without glycerin. I don't like the glycerin, so I just use it without glycerin, but it's refreshing and it feels very good. It's natural as well. Supplements, turmeric supplements, as well as shilajit, as well as collagen, as well as pantothenic acid, especially for acne. Pantothenic acid helps so much, and it doesn't have any side effects with anything else, and none of these supplements interact with each other as well. For depression, you could take St. John's wort and L-theanine and magnesium. For anxiety, L-theanine and lemon balm. And I take all of these, so that's how I know, and they work so well. Anything else that I wanted to share with you? When you drink milk, if you drink milk, make sure it's like unpasteurized, like pure cow's milk. If you're going to drink milk, don't drink like store-bought milk, like that has food dye in it and like artificial shit. So try to get like normal regular milk, goat milk, things like that. And like cheese and milk and dairy overall does have an effect on our limbic system and our skin. So if you are consuming dairy, make sure that it's pure dairy, natural dairy. Make sure it's like also taken with vegetables and stuff like that. Don't just have it with bread. That's like really gross, because you don't want any buildup ever. So make sure to always eat food along with vegetables, and like try to eat the skin of the vegetables, because the skin will like clean out everything inside. Juice cleanses and stuff like that are cool, but personally I'm not one to like really do extremes. Like I think that if you go extreme in any way, you could throw off your digestive system, so I'm not into that. I think juice cleansing is cool when you supplement it with like your normal diet, or like a little bit less than your normal diet. Probiotics, super important for everybody, to keep the gut health working well. I'm trying to think if I'm missing anything. Ladies, if you were, or anybody, if you wear makeup, just make sure it's vegan, non-toxic, not tested on animals, obviously. And what else? I'm trying to think. I just wanted to give you guys all the tea in this video. Beauty is health, so just make sure you are healthy and you will be beautiful. Naturally, we are already all beautiful, because human beings are remarkable. Like, you know, we have the ability to actually create our outer appearance. So don't lose hope ever if you don't feel like you're not attractive. You are attractive. It's just bullshit society's beauty standards that like make you feel like you're not, but you are. And I almost want to cry saying this, because I know how it feels to like not feel attractive and not feel like you can be yourself out there in the world because you're insecure. And I just want to let you know that you don't have to feel that way. Like you can take care of yourself and be gentle with yourself, and follow a lifestyle that fits you. And when you interact with the world, know that you are beautiful. Look people in the eye. Life is not that long, so be happy and enjoy it. Take advantage of your interaction with others. Be confident. Feel okay to be on camera if that's what you want. Anything else? This is coming from my heart, because like I understand how it feels to not like how you look. This is TMI. When I was 15, I was on a FaceTime call. Oh my god, this is like really personal, but I'm just gonna share it with you, because why not, you know? When I was 15, I was on a FaceTime call with my friend, and she and I were on a call, and it was her and then my ex, my now ex, one of them, and his friend. So 4 of us were on a call, 2 girls and 2 guys, and my friend showed up wearing like the cutest like top, kind of like this, and she's very beautiful, and like I was just in pajamas or something. Like I just thought it was a chill call, I don't know. We were just hanging out, and both of the guys were like flirting with her and like just, you know, giving her a lot of attention, and I felt so horrible, and I felt like just really like ugly compared to her. And I was just I remember looking at myself and looking at her in the like viewfinder thing, and like comparing myself to her and just feeling so ugly and like so ratty and like just like really unattractive. And so I hung up the call. I was so upset. And I just like, I tried not to show it, but I was like, oh yeah, like I have to go, whatever. And I hung up the call, and I remember being, I just was like not there. Like I was like, it was like the definition of a crash out, you know what I mean? Like I was like dissociating. And I go to my bathroom and I shut the door and I like pick up a pair of scissors. Oh my god, this is like so dark. Trigger warning. Okay, stop watching now if you don't want to hear this. And I just did something so stupid, you know. And that cost me a lot, you know. It cost me a lot. And I did it because I was angry. I was angry at myself for like not looking good, and I was angry at myself for the way I looked. I hated my body, you know. And there was nothing to hate. Like I look kind of the same as I did before. I'm a little bit more colorful now, but there was nothing wrong. It's just that when you're in that space, when you are comparing yourself to someone else and you feel unloved, you know, I just didn't love myself at all. And so yeah, I still have this scar, and it was like one of the stupidest things I had ever done, because I went so I just did a lot of damage, and I didn't have to, you know. It wasn't necessary, but nobody taught me, nobody told me. Like no, I was not raised in an environment where femininity was celebrated. You know, I was not allowed to wear certain things. I was not allowed to wear makeup at some points. Like, the first time I shaved my legs, I got in trouble. It was like that kind of thing, you know? And, yeah, I was so young, and I know that girls go through this. I know that women go through this. I know that men go through this. And I don't want anybody to go through this. I don't want anybody to not love themselves because of their circumstances or their situation or the way they look on the outside. You know, your essence is so much deeper than any of that stuff. You came into this world as a baby, and that baby is still there, and that baby needs care, and you're gonna be the one to recognize that you are still that child, and you have to reparent yourself. You have to console yourself. You have to know that you are beautiful, not because of how you look or your circumstances, but because of who you are, and because of the soul that you are. And the world will not teach you that. The world will teach you to compare. The world will teach you to hate yourself, to over consume things. You know, it'll teach you consumerism culture, because it wants you to be stuck within your mind. It wants you to be traumatized, you know, because it doesn't benefit anybody when you are healed and when you are free. So I'm telling you here and now that this is the rebellion that has to take place. The revolution is quiet, and it happens within you, and it has to happen right now, today. And the way that you will rebel will be within your mind, your body, and your spirit. It'll be shown within your health. It'll be shown on the outside with how you look. It'll be shown with what you build out into the world. And I cannot wait to see how you continue to improve. And I would love to hear your feedback down below on how you plan to improve after this video. So I love you so much. I hope you enjoyed. I hope this was helpful for you. If you have any questions on any of the supplements I mentioned, or I'll leave a list down below as well in the description, but if you have any questions about anything like that, you can ask me below. I'll be checking the comments. Also, I forgot to mention that when I started paying more attention to what looks fit me and what fashion fit me and like what beauty techniques fit me, I started to explore those and maximize those. And my energy is quite light, and so I found that the more I worked on my energy as well, the more I attracted like things that kind of would suit me, if that makes sense. So I'm very particular with what I wear. I'm particular with like color. I love color. You'll rarely catch me in black or anything like that. Maybe here and there, but I really love like certain hairstyles. I grew my hair quite long. I love it that way. I would keep it that way. So just find out what you like, what suits you and your energy, and how you feel. How you feel is the most important thing. So you need to wear things that enhance your comfort and your sense of self and your identity. And it could be anything. And if anyone has a problem with it, just wear it even more. This is your body and this is your life, and nobody can tell you how to live, how to be, what to do, where to work, how to feel within yourself, what to wear, how to show up, you know. So please continue to do you and be comfortable with who you are. Be happy. That's what matters most in life. So I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one.